Hello, welcome to Thumbnail Hacks. Today we are doing a multi-use, multi-layer thumbnail, and I already have it developed. I'm going to show you a little bit about it. Stay tuned. This is worth watching because wouldn't everybody want to not have to redo their thumbnails every week? I have a weekly intro on my other channel. Here's videos. These are my folders. You notice how I'm going to just show you a little tip. If you don't want to mess with a folder, change the properties and put that little red thing so that you know not to delete it. This is where my graphics are, right there under graphics. Now, the other tip is always rename your thumbnail. The reason for this is because it's not if, it's when. You will accidentally overwrite a multi-layer thumbnail on one layer, and then you lose all your layers permanently. You do it once, it's done. By renaming your thumbnail each time, when that inevitable time comes where you make an accidental mistake and you've just deleted all your work, you can go back to the prior week. This week is week 19. I've got 3.5 hours to share with you, but this video will be a lot shorter than that. And so let's look for week 18, which is right here. And that's a paint.net image that should be multi-layered. See, right here is a JPEG image, which is the one I used. And when you do a thumbnail, you do it in PNG. Here's my multi-layer, and let's make this full screen. Here's my layers, all the layers involved. And we're going to change this right here, which is 18. We are going to change critique to climb. Here we go, into the thumbnail. Every time I make a change, I do something different on this thing. These are the layers, and to activate them, seeing as it's recorded, this week is going to be live, so we changed it over to live. Our thumbnail's halfway done. Now let's put some runners in there because it's going to be active thumbnail. We need to get, for a card background, now we get rid of critique because critique is not what we're doing. That obviously is not the critique right there. There's some runners. We can move them over to here or something. I've done some other things from time to time with that. Let's go. See how I have create, critique. This thing almost drives itself. Each one of those layers is labeled so that I know exactly what I'm doing. This is climb right there. Okay, and I moved my thing around a little bit. Now let's get more serious. Week 18, we need to change that to 19. So we come to number, because that's what it's labeled. Let's come down. Week number, one thing, also take a look over here the way I have this labeled. It says week number, FUT bold, 118 point, so that I remember exactly how to do the points. And I also show how to do my backdrop, which is right there. We just click on that because now we're going to be working on that. We're going to delete the 18. We don't have to worry about the rest. It's time to put in the number, Futura Bold 118. We could just put 118 in. And now we're going to be doing Futura Bold. We are doing week 19. Got to double check. 19. Yes. Oh, before I do anything else, Uncle Bill did a big mistake here. File, save as. See how I have week 18? Before I forget to do anything else, got to save it as week 19. That is a very big thing. The day has come numerous times. I've saved this as a one layer, like I said, and you lose all your work. There's been a lot of work done for this. Now we have 19. We need to do the object. This is Vandermonten drop. Okay, so let's go -3, +3, 7 for widening, and bring the blur radius down to 0. I remember that it's pretty much white, and that's a pretty good match right there. Ta-da! Now we're done. This is a multi-use. Pretty much leave the runners the way they are if we want. What we can do if let's go into the runners. Let's add one more runner in there just for grins. Just what we are going to do is just take this guy and we're going to take him out and put him in a new layer. We go Control C to copy him, edit, paste in a new layer, not image, layer. We're going to move him over to here so we have a little bit more. And then we're going to go in and slice the girl out of there. Sorry, it's taking a little bit longer than I expected. It's just, I do want it, your thumbnail is one of your most important things to add it to kind of pop a little bit. And I think another runner over here will make it pop. Build this extra runner. What we can do to get my extra runner looking, I make sure our finger can stay in there. That's not too bad. And then from down here we go blown up. They actually start to look a little sloppy, but what the heck, why not? Now I think we're pretty much done. We're going to double check on this. We're going to bring it down small. This is about the size that you want to have it when you're checking it out. Actually, even a little bit smaller. Intro, week 19, year 2020, climb week, Q&A, and it's live. And see, we got one extra runner. That kind of will draw people in to make it nicer. I could make it nicer, but it pretty much does what it needs to do at the moment. We save it once, paint that. We're going to save as PNG. And I'm going to change the name again, PNG, so that I don't accidentally save it over the week 19 in Paint.net format, because any change in Paint.net will revert to Paint.net and try to make it in Paint.net format. Actually, whenever you add a layer in. There we go. There's one. And let's go save as one more time. And we're going to save it in JPEG just in case I am wrong. And because I don't get everything right, all this JPEG to the folder. And there should be 3 19s. There's 19 for JPEG, PNG, and here's the Paint.net image. Done. That's how you use a multi-use, multi-layer thumbnail. And it makes your job a lot easier. Pretty detailed enjoyment. Hopefully, it'll get that click. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And here's some more videos to watch.